What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Update Series 28 has been released. It is now live, Winter Wonderland, and as you can see on screen, we have the GMA T50, the Gordon Murray automotive car that was gifted in the Secret Santa giveaway. We're going to go through all of the update, all of the new cars, all of the updates, bugs and fixes. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and let's check it out. So this car was a Secret Santa reward. Now this car looks absolutely amazing, to be honest. I actually personally didn't really like this car at all. Just my own personal preference. I think it was the fact that it has some big ass fan at the back, as you get to see, like that there. It's kind of grown on me since it's been in the game. The fact that we actually get to drive this thing now, I really do enjoy this car. It's really cool. It's nice to see that the devs are actually working hard at Forza Horizon, adding plenty of new cars, new updates, new bugs, fixes and everything. Yeah, let's go through the update, guys. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so let's suss out the festival playlist. Like, personally, I haven't done any of the festival playlists at all. But for 80 points for Winter Wonderland, you can get the Porsche Mission R, which was previously released, but it's giving you a chance to win it again. Koenigsegg Agera for 160 points. For the first week, you can get the Lotus 211 MG6 Power and a bunch of other stuff, which I haven't completed. These other events, it doesn't really fucking tickle my pickle, to be honest. A bunch of stuff that I don't really care about apart from winning the cars. I don't know about you. One thing I did want to mention, you can probably see winter, 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 and winter. So every week this month is winter all day, every day. A little thing that I thought I'd point out. For the second week, which we're in currently right now, you can win the Morgan Aero GT and the Link & Co number 3 race car. You can also win Valhalla Concept in the Forzathon shop, Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR, a bunch of cars that you can win, obviously a bunch of challenges. And the monthly rivals, you get the chance to actually try out the Subaru BRZ and the Fast X Dodge Charger. For the third week, we have the Subaru BRZ for 20 points, the Porsche 935 race car for 40 points, and obviously I'll just quickly go through the events for you. Doesn't really tickle my pickle, just like the other events, to be honest. And for the last week, guys, we got the Lotus 340R, which I am not going to be fucking driving personally. But we also have the Hurricane STO, which I am definitely going to win again, even though I have like 5 STOs. Apart from that, we'll go quickly through the events here, guys, just to see what is going on. There are also 4 new cars which has been added to the auto show: the 1953 Jaguar C-Type, 1958 Aston Martin DBR1, 1966 Porsche 906 Carrera S, and the 1970 Ferrari 512S. There's 24 new Event Lab props, racing props featuring curbs, race barriers and brake markers, Winter Wonderland decorations including trees, igloo, houses and chimneys as well. There's 3 new Winter Wonderland accolades which you can complete, 2 car collector accolades, 1 semi-permanent race route, which is the Winter Wonderland circuit. This is only a Winter Wonderland circuit, so when it's summer, autumn and spring, you will not be seeing this in the game at all. It will only be in during winter, so that's once a month for a week. There's 1 new badge, 800 unique cars. Obviously, the Secret Santa has returned with 2 exclusive cars which you can win. Now, first of all, which I was showcasing before, the GMA T50, which looks absolutely superb. And we have the Aston Martin Valkyrie. The Evolving World has also returned. We've got the Winter Wonderland Stadium decorations and returning Snowmen collectible. So we also have the Forzathon shop gifts. So a player can essentially purchase a shop car per week and send it as a gift to another player. There's also a bunch of sales that have come on into the Forzathon shop, discounts in cars. Now let's have a look through the GMA T50 Super / Hypercar. Now this car was designed by Gordon Murray, the guy who designed the legendary McLaren F1. Now we're going to upgrade this car. We're not going to go stupid. We're going to keep it kind of stock, a bit of a purist when it comes to these sorts of things, I must say so myself. But let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Let's upgrade this car and see what it can do. So first off the bat, we don't have any performance modifications that we can do to the car. Given that we only have 655 horsepower, which is more than enough to be fair, but we will go with the race weight reduction. Now this car just sits over a ton, essentially 1,017 kilos. we're going to just go 946 race weight reduction. Obviously we don't have too much there, we don't need to put springs on it at all. In terms of the transmission, we can go obviously a race transmission. Yep, I'm going to hit the standard 6-speed in the car. That's obviously, you know, just me being me. For wheels and tyres, we're going to keep the same wheels and tyres. So essentially there's not really too much you can actually modify on this car, to be fair, at all. But we're going to put the slick race tyre compound. We're going to make the wheels wider, front and rear. I know you can do a turbo kit for it though, so I wonder if we should do a twin turbo. 900 horsepower, 964 kilos. Jeez, that's almost 1 horsepower per kilogram. That's... God, this car would be fucking fast if we did that, to be fair. Now, for the colour on this GMA T50, I think I kind of do like that kind of white. It's not a white, it's more of a silver, so I don't know if it's showing as white there. But we've got a kind of a maroon, a metallic maroon red, a kind of metallic sky blue, black, and a different blue. So more of like a heavy kind of darker blue. I'm personally going to go for the kind of the sky blue here. I'm going to make the calipers yellow on this. Yep, there we go. That looks pretty good, I think. Alright, and for the wheels, we are going to go polished carbon. God, that looks pretty good, hey, I think. Alright, so here we have it, the twin-turbo GMA T50 Hypercar Supercar. God, this car sounds so good. I mean, it revs up to 12,000 RPM, which is absolutely insane for a fucking super hypercar. Not many cars rev up to that high, to be fair, but at a glance, this car looks different. It looks really nice. It kind of has a lot of like styling cues from the McLaren F1. The basic shape of the car, the windows and whatnot. You can really see the McLaren F1 in this car, but then it's also a lot different and updated. Now, one thing I wanted to mention is, as you can see next to my Speedo there in the bottom right hand corner, we have a VMAX boost and a high downforce mode. So essentially you hold your left trigger, those two like tails at the back, like the Pagani Huayra Aero, kind of come down, and we have VMAX boost, which is going to be kind of focusing more on speed and aerodynamics as you drive this car. God, this car is so quick. God, look at it just fucking get up there. Oh my god, this, oh jeez. I mean, it handles really well because it's so light as well, but this car actually sounds really good as well. Because this car is produced by a different automotive manufacturer, I feel like the Horizon devs or Turn 10 developers have actually had, like, this car sound is accurate. This is what the car actually sounds like to begin with. It doesn't sound like a recycled sound that they've used. It doesn't sound like another car in Horizon or a similar engine, for example. You can't hear the blow-off valve though, because we did put turbo in the intercooler on, so I don't know what's going on there, but I definitely do like the sound of this car, considering it is twin turbo, and just the screaming fucking V12 of this car. It sounds really, really good, to be fair. We're at the hill, the big drift mountain, which is a really good spot, I reckon, to tune your car and test its handling. So what we've done, I'll put the car into the high downforce mode. I've tuned it, I've done some adjustments to the car as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to go for a drive up this mountain, and we're going to see how good this car handles. Considering it's only 999 kilos, I think it's going to be pretty good going around corners, to be honest. And, I mean, we've got the downforce mode on, which means we're going to get some more downforce when we go around corners, for sure. Now, this car does have a manual transmission, I'm guessing. Given that the delay when you change gears, it doesn't sound like it has a double clutch gearbox. Oh, oh, oh. The car handles really well. I feel like it's because it's so light. 150 k's around a corner, like, jeez, like, fuck, that's... And then power out of the corner, yep. And then back up into the throttle, and we are RPM range. Yeah, this car handles really well, to be fair. I'm really impressed with this car in terms of the handling. I'm sure I'll be impressed with it when we do a speed test as well, but this car handles really, really well. It handles like an actual race car. I feel like it's got something to do with the fact that Gordon Murray designed the car and his influence on cars and racing and whatnot. God, this car has really, really good downforce. I mean, you wouldn't expect the downforce to come from some two little flaps at the back of the car, to be fair. So, yeah, this is really good. I'm almost 300 k's up the fucking mountain, to be fair. Like, God, it could just glue to the road. Like, I mean, yeah, I might spin off a little bit and hit a fucking pole here and there, but like, all in all, this car handles really well. I'd say it's like pretty on par with, like, you know, the X cars in Horizon 5, like Pagani's on the R and whatnot. Like, this car is so good. Brake. Okay, brake, and outside, then we'll brake down. Okie dokie, yep. Like, this car handles so fucking well. Oof. So fucking well. And the fact that we got 12,000 RPM, we can really use those gears. We don't have to consistently just change gears, to be fair. Like, at all. Like, we don't have to change gears at all. We just keep going, like, jeez. Alright, so we are on the highway. We're gonna put it in the VMAX boost mode so we can get as much speed as we can. So let's do a launch. Obviously there's going to be plenty of wheel spin. We got, you know, 900 horsepower. And I'll try and finesse a throttle, which was a pretty good launch, to be fair. But yeah, let's see how fucking fast this thing can go. I hope I'm going to be impressed. I'm sure it's got a V12. Like, this sounds like a V12. Like, comment down below if I'm wrong. But like, 400 k's, yeah, that's pretty standard, to be fair. 407, 410. Okay, 414. Come on, let's make 420. Come on. Alright, we only got 6 gears, don't forget, too. Alright, let's try and make 420. Alright, come on. 420, thank you. Alright, 425 is the top speed of this car, because it's not going any faster at all, guys. But yeah, this is the GM8 T50 Gordon Murray Automotive T50, guys. Drop a like if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.